What's up guys, my name is Mir and today we're going to be ranking all the fruits on a tier list. So I'm going to get into the tier list, so I'm going to top the video. Alright guys, so I'm in the tier list, and if you guys don't know where I found this tier list, I found it at darkkitsune.com. I'll put the link in the description. And let's get into this. So we have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier. I think I'll do like 3 different parts of this. Where in the last video I'll rank the mythicals. The second video I'll do the rares and the legendaries. And this video I'll do the commons and the uncommons. So the first fruit we have is the rocket fruit, and the rocket fruit has a value of 5,000. Who would have guessed? It was literally 5,000. Then we have a rocket fruit. So the rocket fruit's visuals look really cool. They actually cooked with the rocket fruit. Even though we miss our legendary kilo fruit, we have the rocket fruit, and it looks pretty cool. The damage is pretty good, and the range is also pretty good. It has a fast flight, so I'll put this in a solid C tier. What am I pressing? Yeah, in a solid C tier. So rocket is a C tier. The next fruit we have is the spin fruit. The spin fruit, both of the models look pretty cool. Rockets is better. The spin fruit's visuals look, kind of cool. Then the Z move is basically like a holding. I didn't explain the rocket fruit. So the rocket fruit's Z move is like a long range missile that you fire. The X move is basically missiles shooting down from the sky, which does pretty good damage. And the C move is basically you jumping up into the air and slamming yourself on the ground, which also does some good damage. And the flight does not do damage. It's basically just a flight. Then the spin Z move is like a holding down bubble attack, which puts it manipulates the enemy. I don't know what manipulates means, but I'm just using it. It not control. It puts your enemies in a bubble, and then it's kind of similar to the sword bots of creation fruit. The X move is basically you spinning your hands and making a tornado, which does decent damage. The C move is it's like a long range triple slashing attack, if you know what I mean. And the F ability is basically you turning into a helicopter. So the spin will be a C as well. Under rocket though, will be under the rocket fruit. The next fruit we have is the blade fruit. And the blade fruit, after tree work, it got left clicks. And the left clicks are actually really good for grinding. The Z move is basically like a dash forward, which attacks your opponent. The X move is like a barrage of your hands and your legs splitting off your body. The C move is a dash forward, forming you slashing. And the F ability is basically you doing the helicopter thing again, but this time it's vertically. But this fruit is a pretty unique one out of all of these common fruits. It's immune to any sword attack. So I'll put the blade fruit in the B tier. The next fruit is the spring fruit. The spring fruit's trash. The visuals look bad. The F ability like moves you like 3 pixels. The V ability is super hard to hit. The C ability is too close range. The Z ability is the same. And the X ability is basically a dash forward. It's a no-brainer. It's an F tier. Not an F tier. It's a D tier. I should not put the D tier. Well, let me change the D tier's name. F tier. So let me die. Well, let me do a meaner message, okay? Die. No. Wait. Nobody. Wait, let me write an even meaner message. Kill your family. Yeah, that is better. Okay, ignoring the name of the tier, spring is going in the worst. You should never use it. The next fruit is the bomb fruit, and the bomb fruit actually has some high AoE attacks. The landmines OP. The landmines are OP for grinding, and if people are on the ground, you can just bam, 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 explode them. The V move is also pretty good, but it drains so much of your health. I'll put it in B tier. And the Z move also has a hit marker, which is pretty good. The F ability is honestly pretty bad, unless you're grinding. It does a little bit of damage. It's basically an explosive jump. The next fruit is the smoke fruit. The smoke fruit has high damage. It has immunity. And the moves are also pretty good for combos. And it's good for grinding. The spike fruit deserves C. Deserves the bottom of C. Like, no one needs you here. No one needs you. That's it. If you want dough, you could use this to train for dough, because it has a move that basically turns you into a spiky ball, similar to the donut move of dough. That's all of the common fruits. So let's go on to the last tier of fruits we're ranking today, the uncommons. The first uncommon fruit is the flame fruit. The flame fruit in the latest update, it had a pirate hat. I missed the pirate hat, bro. Like, where did the pirate hat go? I want the pirate hat back. And also, I'm recording this video now because I have exams on, like, the next week's next week, or like this week's next week. So, I'm just recording the video now, and I will post it today. So, then they made my boy bald. He lost his smile, and bro just turned into Baldy. Like, he has his stem for Baldy's one singular hair. And also, the damage insane, AoE insane, combos insane. The only thing it's missing is, like, stun. Like, it only has one ability that can stun, but it has really long range attacks. So I'm putting this in the A tier. Then, the next fruit we have is the sand fruit. Okay, the next fruit we have is the ice fruit, because value in the game. So the ice fruit. The ice fruit has a left click elemental. Also, the flame is also an elemental. It has good stuns, and it's also my third favorite fruit behind Shadow and Kitsune. but it's still higher than Rumble. And Ice is so good for combos. Like, you can be a grinding menace and a PvP menace with Ice. So, Ice isn't... Why did I put it in A tier? It's an S tier. Deserves it. Then we have the Sand Fruit. The Sand Fruit, the Z move, pretty good. The X move, honestly, really mid. The C move, also pretty mid. The V move, overpowered, and the F move is also pretty mid. The Z move does like a line attack that like shoots forward a huge blade. The X move is basically trapping your opponent in a coffin. Then in the C ability, you'll do a close range sandstorm, and the V ability, you do like a sand explosion with lightning in it. I don't know why they put lightning in it, but it's going in the A tier, but you take extra water damage, and the moves are honestly not the best. The Dark Fruit was, then we have Dark Fruit. Dark Fruit was a meta in like really old updates, but now it's not that good. The Z move, really hard to hit. The X move, close range, and it also cannot work sometimes. The C move, which is called the Endless Hole, but the C move, I call it the Endless Hole of the Abyss down to your toilet. Yeah, that's what I call it. Ignore what I just said. It has some decent stun. The damage is trash, except for the V move. And the F move moves you like 2 pixels. So I'm putting this at the bottom of A. So far, I'm really liking this. The next fruit we have is the Eagle Fruit. The Eagle Fruit, it's really good, everything really good, but this fruit has one weakness. The flight and the left click take down your feather meter. Your feather meter, like, it will drain, and if you don't have any feather meter, like the feather meter is like no feather meter, like it's empty, then you can't use your left clicks, neither can you use your flight. So that's honestly not the best. So I'm gonna put Eagle in S. It's a new reward fruit. And next we have the Diamond Fruit. The Diamond Fruit recently got a huge nerf, but it wasn't enough. It gives you defense buff, and it does crazy damage. S tier. No need to explain it. You can see everybody using it in servers. So I hope you guys agree with all of my uncommon and common rankings. In the next video, I'll do rares and legendaries. But I'll see you in the next one, and peace!